I want to move past the apology phase,
Right.
though. I don't want to say, I'm sorry I have a migraine, because like, what
are you apologizing for?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that has been always my defense mechanism.
Hi, I'm Piyali.
My name is Jennifer Kurtzman.
The more I learn about it, the more people I talk to, the more experts I talk to, I feel like I might have had this for a really long time, but just I never knew.
I feel like I've had them forever. I thought it was just a function of being stressed out or not going to bed or eating right, or I just didn't know at the time that they were migraines. They definitely were.
Yeah,
I'm happy to help you and answer any questions that you have, because it sounds like you just like
more
recently being like, I have this, I need to like figure it out.
I think that's what I'm realizing. I'm like a migraine newbie. I kept, Googling my symptoms, being like, why do I feel like this all the time? Why is this happening to me? What is this? And then I was like, oh, really, migraines? I thought that was just a headache.
I think accepting and owning and understanding that it is a migraine and not just a headache is like a big differentiator.
But that's a big process to get to that point. I think that's what I'm learning.
The acceptance takes a lot longer than you would think.
How do you talk to your family and friends about migraine, and are they supportive? Do they understand? What are the reactions you get?
So a lot of times I will explain the difference between a headache and a migraine. I get it right here every single month for sometimes it's 1 day, sometimes it's 2, sometimes 3. And it's in the same spot. And it's like right behind my eye, and it feels like a drill.
For me, it's a little different every time. I feel like mine tend to cluster in the back of my head.
Tell your friends and family, well, does your headache feel like this in the same spot over and over again for hours with no relief? For those people who don't suffer from them and have never had them, it's definitely challenging. And then when you find a friend who goes through it, you're just like, oh my God, you're my people. And they totally get it, and makes you feel so much better because no one else can relate. I used to do a lot of face-to-face meetings, and sometimes I would sit down in a room and I'd just be like, if my words come out like jumbled or I'll just like backwards or confused, like it's just because I have a really bad migraine, I'm really sorry. And people are usually receptive to that. I want to move past the apology phase though. I don't want to say, I'm sorry I have a migraine, because like, what are you apologizing for? Exactly. But that has been always my defense mechanism. How do we move past that as a society when there's something, like there's an ailment or disability? We shouldn't be apologizing.
What do you wish someone had told you at the beginning of your migraine journey?
Go see a neurologist, like right away, because that has been a game changer for me. I fought it for so long, and I just was like, this is something that's happening to me. I can't control it. I can't fix it. Find someone that you like, that you feel comfortable with, stick with it, and keep trying things, because there is relief.
How has your attitude toward migraine changed in the time that you've had them?
So beginning, I felt so hopeless. Like, this doesn't work, nothing's working. In the last 5 years, I finally have taken care of this. My doctor suggested keeping track of them. Every time you have a migraine, you put a circle on the calendar, and then you look at it, and you're like, okay, months later, you can see, okay, wow, this was at the end of my cycle, or for everyone it might be different. So that's the most important thing, I would say.
So my first huge takeaway was this migraine journal that was life-changing for you. It seems like keeping track and having those data points really helped you understand your condition. That was the key for you to then learn how to manage it better, which leads me to my second takeaway, which I love, which is not apologizing for having migraines, because this is not something we're choosing that happens to us. So why should we apologize?